What's up everybody, it's Alexander Travel Bum, and today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to go back to van life tips. So today we're talking about how to stay healthy while living in a van. A lot of people wonder about this. You're living in a small space, you don't have much space to keep food. How do you really stay healthy? Well, I'm going to go over that right now. Okay, so I did a little setup here of all the ways that I stay healthy while I'm on the road. The first thing is get a gym membership. Planet Fitness is everywhere in the United States. It's the best gym membership to have if you're traveling around the US. So we get this Vega protein powder, and we use this all the time. You can either put it in water, put it in almond milk, something like that, but it's a plant-based protein, so you know it's good. And you need your protein, especially when you're on the road, and it's really great to have something like this that you can just throw in some water and drink it whenever. I've linked to this down below, so if you want to get it on Amazon, go down in the notes and you can get it there. The chocolate one is even better. The next thing, a lot of people wouldn't think this is health related, but it actually is. My mom is a dental hygienist, so I know a lot about teeth. I always keep these, even before I did the van life thing, I kept these in my glove box. These are little flossers. A lot of people, they don't floss enough, and it can actually really affect your health. So I keep these really close to me. I keep them in the pocket next to me while I'm driving, and I just constantly, almost every day, I just think about it, I take it out, and I get some flossing done. Whether you have a gym membership or not, I do. Sometimes you're on a long drive and you just need to get a little bit of exercise. These are great. So these are wrist strengtheners. So when you can't get out there, you can't get a workout in, it's cold outside, or you're driving for a long time, you can just do this while you're driving. Switch hands, switch one on the wheel, and get a little workout in while you're driving. One thing that can be hard to do when you're living the van life and you're driving all the time is staying hydrated. The best way to stay hydrated is to get a big water bottle, even a bigger one than this. You just fill it up all the way, and once you're done with it, you know that you've had enough water. Another quick thing is a multivitamin. I use these Men's Alive multivitamins.
Keeps you alive.
Keeps me alive and living and thriving and not dying. And you know, if you're nutrient deficient because your diet is not at its best because you're traveling, this can help out, supposedly.
Maybe save your life. Who knows?
Maybe. Alright, my crown jewel. My favorite thing in the world, besides my van, is this thing.
What about me?
The Vitamix. It is the #1 best decision I have ever made in my life. More so than anything else, this is what keeps me healthy. So if you get a Vitamix, you can make green smoothies. You can make regular smoothies and kind of stay healthy by having your fruits and staying hydrated, but green smoothies are where it's at. I'm gonna give you the recipe actually pretty soon, but I'll mention a few things that I put in there. Like, I keep this in here. It's a mix of flaxseed, chia seed, almonds, and sometimes some other seeds. And you just put a little bit of that in there with your greens, with your fruits, and you make a delicious smoothie while you're being super healthy. So you get your greens and you get everything you need. This is actually part of that. The green smoothie that I make is basically having a bowl of oatmeal, having a salad, having all your protein and everything you need, a bowl of fruit, all in one. So you just throw this box in here like this.
Just blend the whole box.
Just blend it. Here's some fruit. Basically, having fruit in the car is always a good idea, because if you have it right there, maybe when you get a sweet tooth, you'll go for a piece of fruit instead of candy, instead of chips or something that's bad for you. Fruit is great to have on hand. You can always have it. Keeps you hydrated, keeps you healthy. Fruit. Okay, another thing that I do that I even did before living in a van was I make this rule that whenever I go to a grocery store and actually buy food for my house or for the van, I only buy healthy food. And so if you do that, especially in a van, if all you have is healthy food in the van, then that's the only thing that you're going to be able to eat. So it kind of forces you to stay healthy. at least when you're cooking in the van. Whenever you go somewhere, that's another story. You could have a cheat meal. So when you're in the van, buy healthy things. So we basically have things like eggs, spinach, hummus, some juice, some frozen fruit, and we just keep generally pretty healthy things in the van. We do allow ourselves to eat unhealthy every once in a while, but it's more like, once or twice a week when we're going out to a restaurant and we can let loose a little bit and have some fun and have a burger or something like that.
And a beer.
And a beer. I want a beer.
Me too.
Let's get a beer. A healthy beer. So another thing that you should keep on hand is a nut mix or a trail mix of some sort. You always need your protein when you're on the go, and that is the healthy way to do it. You just grab a handful and you're good to go for a while. Alright, the next thing. I got these for Christmas. Dude wipes. Back to the hygiene thing. Hygiene really affects your health, so I'm putting this in here. Basically, dude wipes, they wipe your hands with them, keep things clean, keep your body clean. If you can't get to a shower, you can kind of use these to wipe your face, wipe yourself down.
Say they're biodegradable.
They're biodegradable. And they're flushable.
Love the
They're
earth.
lovable, they're doable, they're dude wipes. Last but not least, maybe least, because I've actually never done this yet. I got this yoga mat. Sandra and I both got yoga mats, and that is just a way to stay healthy on the road. You can do yoga on the side of the road in the desert. You can do it in the forest. You can do it in the jungle. When you can't get to a gym, you can do a little bit of yoga. And if yoga isn't your thing, at least you'll have this mat that you can put on the ground so that you're not on the dirt, and you can do push-ups, crunches, that type of thing. So I've actually never done yoga, and I'm thinking about doing it, but so that's it. So those are my 10 ways to stay healthy while living in a van. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please like this video, and if you have any other tips, because I don't know everything about van life, if you have another way to stay healthy while you're in a van, please leave a comment below, because I would really like to hear it. See you in the next video.